mute everybody else because of the feedback. I guess I won't.
Okay, well, I'm going to call the meeting to order as chairman. So
Okay.
it is 10:02 on August the 4th, and we are calling the meeting to order. This is the normally scheduled August meeting of the Ethics Commission, which we normally do at 4:30 in the old courthouse, but we're doing it here. I'll go to meeting.
Great, thanks, Jeff. A couple of things to talk about in open session for the report. Let me just look at the agenda just to make sure I can follow it. So the first thing I want to talk about is the annual report. Everyone got a chance to read the annual report that I sent around? Great. Couple of other, I guess I'm trying to look to see if anybody wants to talk. I will take these off. It's just the feedback. So I wanted to talk about the annual report. I also wanted to talk about, just to give you guys some updates on, there's too much feedback. I gotta mute everybody. Okay, a couple other things. I've been working pretty diligently on an online training program. We got the procurement approved to do Moodle, and I've partnered up with eThink for $5,000. I'm in the process of creating an online ethics program that will go to individuals via email. It's got some quizzes on it. It's broken down by chapters and subjects. When I get that kind of ready to go, I was going to send it to everyone on the commission for them to test it out and see what their thoughts are. I've tracked it by the statute. It's a little bit challenging because it's kind of based off of a PowerPoint, but online's a little bit different. The thing I really like about it is there's some quizzes at the end and true, false kind of hypotheticals, which I think are the real way for someone to kind of interact with these ethics rules. I'm hoping to have that kind of finished by end of August, beginning of September, so that you guys can be one of my guinea pigs to test it out. Something else I've been doing is I'm now part of the agenda for the new employee orientation program. So every new employee for Baltimore County gets a 20-minute, they only give me 20 minutes about ethics. But kind of I make the point that if you were in the private sector before, working for public government is different, and these are the things that are important, and you're now a public official and these rules apply to you. I think so I've now done 3 or 4 of these. They're every month. I think they're really important. I think they're a good way to kind of reach everyone. I think everyone should have ethics training. We shouldn't just have, certain boards and commission members have them. The other thing I've been working on is I've been meeting with Stacy and Sue Dubin and Mike Fields before he retired. For those of you that don't know, Mike Fields retired on July 31st after, 30 plus years with Baltimore County. We've identified new employees to file financial disclosures. So I sent a memo to each department head with criteria of who a filer would be, someone that makes a decision-making ability involved with grants or procurement. There's a whole factor. We got feedback from each department head as to who they believed in their division was an appropriate person to file. I've then compiled that list and worked with Stacy and Sue to kind of whittle it down. So we now have somewhere around 435 people that'll be filing financial disclosures next year. That's much more in tune with how other jurisdictions are. Most other jurisdictions have 1,700 people. So I think this is kind of a good first step in trying to get the right people to file. Those are the things that I have been working on, and I'm going to unmute everybody if anybody wants to comment on any of that stuff.
I'm good.
That's terrific, Kelly. Thank you.
Sure. Lee, Mike, Sue, any comments?
Good, thank you very much.
Everyone should be prepared for those of us that still have, the commission that still have terms. We're gonna have a lot more financial disclosures next year, triple the amount. Okay, I think that's all the business for the open meeting. We have some things to discuss in closed meeting. Oh, Cindy? Can't hear you.
She's muted.
I was just wondering if those who are not muted, to please mute themselves because I'm hearing triple feedback of your voice, Kelly.
Okay, yep, I will, it's hard to do that. I think it's easier for you to mute yourself. Lee, I'm gonna mute you, sorry. All right. Yes, Cindy. Did you want to say something, Cindy?
I simply wanted to say that.
Okay, great.
Thank you.
Does somebody, Jeff, do you want to make a motion to move into closed session and I'll stop the recording?
Yeah, I don't know that it's a motion. I'm supposed to declare that pursuant to the, I forget what code section is, maybe Stu knows, but, the meeting is going to go into closed session to discuss a matter of a complaint against an individual, and we are required to do that in closed session. So at 10:09 on August the 4th, we are going to go into closed session.
All right, I'm going to stop
We
the
are now in closed session.